You just touched the core of genius. It is not intellect, it's intuition and creativity. Because everybody is born like this. Everybody has genius, intelligence, and action before we even come to this planet. Because the intelligence that runs your body, 260 billion communication centers in the body per minute. It's absolutely beyond our capability to understand. Everything was written on this code called DNA. I'm sure there's a part of this code that has a unique set of brilliance. That's what we tap into. And that's what we learn to do in genius coaching, to make it available, to decode it, and to activate it, because it's different for everybody. Genius is not IQ, not at all. Some people with high genius in art have low IQs because they measure different scale. So we found a way to measure that individually. We call it the genius profile. To figure that out, what is each person's unique calling, mission in life, purpose in life, you call this what it is. Right now, when you lack meaning of life, when you lack being in the zone you don't work, but you're totally passionate, dedicated, and you're intense. That's how you know it's genius in action. That's why you pay for expensive concert tickets, to see human brilliance in action. Genius performances, we are energized by that. Everybody has a sense for this. Is it soccer, whatever your favorite sport is, tennis or golf, I don't care what it is, but you have a sense who is brilliant, who operates on a genius level. And yes, it takes a long time to develop it, of course. That's the second part we do, activating it. That's why I love to be a coach. Coaching bridges the gap between the knowledge, the insight, the wisdom, and the action. Otherwise, it's lost. Did you know how many people die every day? 100,000. But many of them die with their song in their heart not sung yet. They never unfolded their genius, they didn't have the guts to do that. It takes guts to do that, absolutely. And it takes smart people, and most of all, it takes other people. Educated, talented, smart is measured by the system. It kind of follows the IQ principle. It's logical, mathematical, it's linguistic, it's maybe a little bit in art, but that's about it. We don't measure genius in dancing. Genius is always cutting outside the lines, and that's a challenge. Unless you're a genius in math, in the lines, in the system, of course. But if your genius is outside, then you're an outlier. I work with children as young as 7 years old. The earlier we discover it, the better, before puberty hits. Because when puberty hits, frequently they have no clue what to do in life. They get desperate and sometimes suicidal because they don't see meaning of life. They don't see anything, because in puberty they're supposed to find their personality. And their brilliance is a big, big part of their personality. That's where the confidence comes from. We can take confidence classes as a coping mechanism, yes. The real confidence is knowing who you are.